Okay, let's move on to the first lab, which I did. In this lab, I just observed the NS conversion. Firstly, I used the ping command to Cisco.com domain, and it returned the IP address like this. And next question, just should Cisco.com resolve the same IP address? It does not always resolve to the same IP address because there are multiple public IP addresses. Okay, and next, list a few applications that need DNS. And to translate the domain, it's a web browser, FTP client, or email client. Step 2, I just used nslookup command here. And what is default server listed as? Here I didn't have the default server. And next task, just after issuing the previous nslookup command, notice how the prompt changed a single set type X to set the query type, and server to set the default DNS server, and help to get the command help. And next I used Cisco.com. I write the nslookup prompt, and it returned some IP address like this. And next is IP address and IPv3 or IPv6. The name was resolved for both IPv4 and IPv6. Is the same the IP address? Yes. At the prompt, type the address Cisco web server. What is the name result? My name result just like here. And next task, I used set type equal mx. What are the name of Cisco mail service identified with the mail exchange key names of the Cisco mail service, like this. And I used next in part D. I used ipconfig all command, and it returned IP address for this IP address for the server. And last question is, if your school didn't have a DNS server, what effect would this have on computer? You would not able to browse the web or use any network. And the last question is, some companies do not dedicate a single server for DNS. Use the ipconfig command to help you with this. Which function do you think might be included with the server? It includes email, printer, and file share. Okay, let's move to the next lab. This lab shows screens. Firstly, I connect the PK to internet port and connect power cable to wireless router, and then I from the browser on the PK enter the IP address to connect the wireless router. For the internet setup, I use DHCP for the internet IP address, and for local network, I enabled the DHCP server and use as the internal network the address. And I configured also as the SSID as homenet, and configure the wireless security by setting the authentication type to use VPA2 personal, and change the administrative password from the default server to Cisco 12345. And connect. Also, I use the network and sharing center. I open the network connections and select the network connections. And next, work with your wireless NIC. Right lead wireless network connection available to the available options. First I click it connect disconnect, and then click on home net and select disconnect. And the last, if prompted, enter Cisco 132 to supply the network security key. And finally, I verify the PK received an IP address from the router via DHCP.